It's difficult to keep a career full of twist endings. Rod Serling, with the 156 episodes of the groundbreaking anthology series The Twilight Zone, did so because he was dedicated to increasing the twists by depicting humans in both heavenly and hideous forms. Today we will be seeing top 5 episodes of Twilight Zone Season 3. Before starting, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Number 5. To Serve Man. Aliens with large heads arrive on Earth, claiming to want to be friendly and of service to humanity. We are initially suspicious, but they ultimately persuade us. But that's a tremendous mistake on our behalf, because the term of serve has a lot of different connotations. Come on, let's be honest. You don't have to have seen The Twilight Zone to recognize the famous line. It's a cookbook. Soylent Green is people. It's like, you're going to need a bigger boat. For example, lines that have become so popular that they've infiltrated and nestled into the pop culture consciousness. This episode is good, but it could be a little better if it didn't have to rely so heavily on the twist ending to work. Number 4. Dead Man's Shoes. The only story to be redone for both revival series. With a gender-reversed and extremely tacky-made Dead Woman's Shoes airing in 1985 and a version of Dead Man's Eyes airing in 2002 that didn't acknowledge original writer Charles Beaumont, as it adjusts to spectacles and the deceased's final view. The latter actually makes the goofy premise that wearing a murder victim's shoes lets the wearer become that person more tolerable. The original, on the other hand, works significantly better than either remake, owing to the fact that it was directed by Montgomery Pittman in the style of a pulp noir. Number 3. Little Girl Lost. Richard Matheson reads a script that is based on one of his own 1953 short stories. This one is unique in that it teaches physics topics that were not commonly seen on television at the time. Charles Aidman, who went on to narrate the first 2 seasons of the 1980s revival series, delivers the science-based exposition. Aidman effectively leads the episode, offering some gravitas, while the parents of a girl who goes missing through a time vortex are a little soggy and ineffective. While a brilliant beginning premise, a one-note idea may not have enough mileage to be extended to a whole episode without padding. Number 2. A Game of Pool. Jack Klugman returns to the series as a pool nut who is hell-bent on defeating a long-dead former champion in a dramatic episode. Klugman and Jonathan Winters play off each other exceedingly effectively, competing as equals. In 1989, as part of the first revival series, the episode was redone, with the racial and age dynamic changed. It was more convincing that a man in his early 20s, Esai Morales, would forego all social life in favor of pool practice than a man in his late 30s, who, with all due respect to Klugman, appeared older. Number 1. The Shelter. As a group of neighbors turn on each other under the brink of nuclear war, it's very Maple Street Redux. Because this is Season 3, the situations are likely to be much more difficult than before. One of the neighbors is racially harassed and punched in the face, but it loses the novelty of the first. There's also the question of it having no true spooky or science fiction aspects, which, although nice, means it could fit into practically any anthology series and isn't necessarily a Twilight Zone. Finally, it's an episode that has aged well. It was extremely relevant and unique when it aired in 1961, but the themes have since grown so universal that they have been explored in sitcoms ranging from Happy Days to Rude Health and The Young Ones. That's an end for today's video. What are your thoughts on our list? Let us know what you think by leaving a comment down here. Also, don't forget like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for our latest videos.